if you're applying for a standard employee card, blue card, or change of employer under any of these in the Czech Republic, you will definitely need a job vacancy number. What is it? How to get it? What is it all about? That is what this video will be about. So, generally, the job vacancy number is one of the requirements for any employee card, blue card application, or any change of employer under an employee card or under a blue card. So what it is. So first, what is the whole idea of it? So the Czech vacancy number is, or who provides that, okay, how can you get the job vacancy number? You don't get it from yourself, let's say. You cannot get it just that you go somewhere and you obtain it. It must be provided to you by your employer. And your employer either already has it, because they took some steps before. I will explain the steps in a second. Or they need to get it specifically for you from the scratch, which will take some time. It might delay the process, but you have to do it anyway. The only exception is if you have, for example, Czech diploma and you have free access to the labor market, but in that case you're not applying for a standard employee card, but for so-called non-dual employee card, which I explained in some other videos. So in most cases, you will have to get the number, and you need to count with that with the time in, especially for change of employer, where there are some time limits. For example, under the employee card, you have only 60 days to find a new job, and the new job must have the vacancy number. So if you spend 30 days just waiting for the number, it might influence the decision you're making if to take the job or not. So anyway, how it works with the number. So the whole idea of the vacancy number is that it's basically a protection of the Czech labor market. That means that Czech citizens or EU citizens in general should be given a chance to get the job first before any non-EU citizens. So basically, if a company wants to hire a non-EU citizen, a Czech company, the first step they need to do is that they report this intention, basically, to the labor office. So they will fill in a form with all the details about the position, they will check some boxes, and one of the boxes is that they want to offer this to employee card holders or employee card applicants, or blue card holders or blue card applicants. And then they send it to the labor office, submit it there. The labor office posts the job advertisement on their website. There is a special website for these vacancies. And they also will try to actively find someone to fill in the position. Someone meaning someone who is registered with the labor office for unemployment support or stuff like that. And is a Czech citizen or an EU citizen, maybe also permanent residence holders in the Czech Republic. So they will kind of actively look for someone to fill in the position. This active look usually takes 10 or 30 days, depending on the position. The general rule used to be 30 days, but nowadays it's for most positions, higher qualified positions, it's mainly 10 days. 30 days usually applies to the lowest qualified positions. So yeah, the company puts this job to the labor office website, and then you wait. And once you pass this 10 or the job passes the 10 or 30 days period, then it gets a special number, which is the job vacancy number, which you need for your application for an employee card or blue card or for a change of employer. How it works in real life is that companies, obviously, if they want to hire you, if they already chose you and they are willing to help you with the employee card process, blue card process, or the change of employer, then they are really interested in you and they don't really want anyone else. So if they don't have the position yet, because in some cases companies already have these positions listed, and that mainly is the case when they hire more people for the same position. So if it's a position of a factory worker, and the company knows that they will need 50 new employees for this position, they can open the position for 50 employees, potential employees, and so they have the number and they can use it for 50 different applicants, so for 50 different employee card applications, including yours, for example. So some companies already have the number ready, and they will just give you the number and you can immediately apply for your employee card, blue card, or the change of employer. But if they don't have the number, they need to first get it and then give it to you so you can apply. So, and obviously the companies in that case don't want someone else to take the job because they have already chosen you and chose to help you with the process. So how it usually works is that you create the position kind of custom made for you, let's say. So they combine the real like position requirements and then the like your specific experience in that field, which kind of limits the options of people who can be hired through the labor office. So this is usually how it's done. There are plenty of like, this is kind of our know-how, how to do it exactly. So if you're in a situation, or if you're an employer trying to hire foreign employees, or if you are an employee and some company wants to hire you, you don't know what to do, get in touch. We'll be happy to prepare the job advertisement, because it must be like really done properly, because the job advertisement will basically, or can decide about the result of your application. If the vacancy description is not done properly, then it can completely mess up your application, which can eventually lead to residence permit denial, like the employee card or blue card, or even a deportation if you, for example, need to report the job change within 60 days and you fail to do it because of some mistakes in the job advertisement. That could mean that you will get deported and you will need to start over from the Czech embassy and everything. So this is a crucial step of any process concerning employee card, blue card, or the change of employer. So if you need any help, get in touch. All the contacts are in the description of the video, and we'll be happy to share our knowledge with you and prepare the job advertisement. But basically this is how it's done. So the company creates the position advertisement kind of tailored for you, then they post it to the labor office, so the chances that they will find someone are not really high, and they just need to wait for the 10 days or 30 days to get the number. Once they get the number, they give it to you, and you have to include it in all the forms, like the application form for the employee card, blue card, change of employer. So this is how it works. There are more details for that, but this video is meant for people applying for the employee card. If you're an employer, or if your employer needs to know more, there is way more behind it, like the salary range you should put there, the CZ ISCO, like qualification of the job, or whatever. And there are more things which you need to be careful about, so we'll be happy to explain or take care of the whole process. But that's not something I wanted to include into the video. First, because it's our know-how, and second, because this video is for applicants, and you don't really need this info how the job advertisement was created or whatever. You just need to know that you have the number and that you will not have any problems with your application. So hopefully this video explained that. If you have some additional questions, like, subscribe, join the channel. You can join, become a subscriber, and get my video answers just for you. Or of course ask your questions in the comments, or check the whatever description of the video, because there will be more contact details and form which you can fill in and ask your questions. So thank you guys, and see you again Monday, Thursday, until the end of the road. See you.